All right, so we're continuing on with inequalities today, your second video. You've already learned how to find solutions for inequalities. That's what we did in the last video and you practiced. And now we're going to talk about graphing inequalities. So when I say graphing, I just mean we're going to put it on a number line. So we have a number line here, and notice that they did skip around on numbers, which is fine. So we have x is greater than or equal to -2. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find, whoops, sorry guys. I'm going to find whatever number I have in my inequality, which is -2, okay? I'm going to find that on the number line and I'm going to put a circle there. Okay, now this is really important on this part here. So I need to look at my symbol, and I noticed that my symbol was a greater than or equal to. It had that line underneath it that means or equal to. If it's an or equal to problem, wherever I've drawn my circle, I need to fill in my circle. I need to make it a closed circle. Okay, so now I have a closed circle because the or equal to on the -2. And it says x is greater than or equal to -2. So think about which direction my line is going to go in. If my numbers are becoming greater than, we're going to the right. So I just draw an arrow to indicate that we're heading up to the right. We're getting larger numbers here. Okay, let's try the next one. X is less than 5. So again, my number here is 5. That's where I'm going to put my circle. Okay. The symbol here, though, was just a less than. There's no line underneath there, so I'm going to leave it as an open circle. And it says x is less than 5. So x could be 4 or 3 or 0 or down into the negatives. In other words, we are going in that direction. Okay? Let's try number 3. X is less than or equal to 6. So again, my circle goes at 6. Now, is this an open circle or a closed circle? Well, notice it says less than or equal to. If we have the or equal to part, I need to color in my circle, fill it in, because it means that we're including 6 as a solution. And x is less than or equal to 6, so 6 or anything smaller or less. All right, let's look at one more. X is greater than 1. So 1 is in my inequality, which means that's where my circle is going. I do not have the or equal to sign under there, so it is an open circle, meaning we're not really including 1 as a solution. But anything larger than 1, so 1.1, 2, 3, 10, numbers going to the right. All right, so that is how to graph an inequality. One other thing I want to show you about graphing is if they give you a graph, like they have given you 4 different graphs here, and you are asked to write the inequality. So let's take a look at this. On this first one up here, we're going to put our variable, which is x or w, whatever you want to use, and I see my circle, my dot, is on the number 4. Okay, now I have to decide, is this greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to? And I notice that my line is going to the left. So 4, 3, 2, 1, the numbers are getting less or smaller. So a less than sign. I also notice that the 4 is colored in, or the dot is colored in, so it means or equal to. Let's try another one. All right, number 2. Here's my variable. We'll use a different one this time. We'll use w. My dot is on -20. It's a colored in, it's a filled in circle, so it could mean or it does mean or equal to. And I see that my line is going to the right, getting larger or greater than. So we're saying w can be anything that is equal to -20 or is larger than -20. All right, let's try 2 more. Number 3, I'll use w again. My circle is on -16. And I notice my circle is not colored in, it's not filled in, so this is not an or equal to. My line is going to the right, which means the numbers are getting larger, so it is greater than. All right, one more. Number 4, we have w. My circle is on -2. It is a filled in or colored circle, so it could be equal to, or anything that is larger or greater than. So that's how to take a graph and write an inequality. Now it's your turn to do some more practice on a Google slide.